Hello there. Welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Do you have paper out? Oh, you do. Fantastic. Pen or pencil? Fantastic. Yes, you may want to take some notes. Or perhaps you have notes on your punctuation marks. Remember the 6 major punctuation marks? Yes, punctuation once again. And today is day number 1. So let's do this. A quick review. See, now the paper comes in handy with that pen or pencil. Oh, you've got your notes up. Fantastic. Oh, yes, you can always go back to the videos and re-watch them, re-listen, all those re's. Yeah, you got it. Shall we start with the comma? Yes, fantastic. Okay, so the comma comes in very useful, doesn't it? In items in a series. Now, don't forget, make sure you have that final comma and, comma, or. He likes ice cream, comma, chocolate, comma, and peanut butter. Ooh, lots of junk food, huh? Notice that comma? Then we have what? The CCs, your coordinate conjunctions. Remember Boys fan, memory word? He entered the room, comma, and he sat down. Notice, comma, then your CC. But, or, yet, so, for, and, nor. So don't forget that. Comma, then the CC. And finally, dependent clause and the independent. So your dependent clause starts with your subordinate conjunction, doesn't it? Such as whenever, although, if, because, since, until, when. Okay? Though he said no, comma, he still did it. Okay. Notice, though he said no, comma, that's your dependent. Okay, there's that breath. Though he said no, we don't go like this, do we? Though he said no, he still did it. No, we go like this. Though he said no, he still did it. Period. Semicolon. Love the semicolon, don't you? Remember, 2 ICs, independent clauses, that are linked in thought, closely related. He entered the room, semicolon. He sat down, period. Okay. He loves sweets, semicolon. However, excuse me, however, comma, he does not like chocolate. However, being one of your, another conjunction, coordinate. No, it's not a coordinate. It's a, what? Conjunctive adverb. Very good. I know we like to think everything is a coordinate, but remember, your coordinate conjunctions are only those 7. However, nevertheless, furthermore, then, words like those are the conjunctives, adverbs, okay? Now, they need 2 sets of punctuation. They need to have the semicolon. Then they need to be followed by the, what? Yes, the comma. Semicolon, however, comma. Woo, what about the colon? Yes, it's like a list, isn't it? Quite often, the following as follows, the following items, the following clothing articles, colon, and you list it. And that's where you use the items in a series rule with the comma. Yeah. But with the colon, there's a difference. If you have 2 items, that's a list. But you don't put a comma there, do you? You need the following clothing articles, colon, jeans, comma, and sweatshirts. No. Get rid of that comma. Okay? And then, of course, jeans and sweatshirts sort of explains which clothing articles, doesn't it? And finally, the last 3, the easy ones. Yay. Okay, we leave those for last. The period. Ends the sentence. Very strong punctuation. But I still think the semicolon is strong too. I mean, it ends sort of, doesn't it? The first independent clause ends it, doesn't it? And then leads to the second. The period, so much stronger. No, the colon is not that strong. No, it's not one of your strong ones. Okay. It's more than a semicolon, and that's definitely the period. So ending the sentence. Yes, he sat down. Period. Please remember the periods. Woo, question mark. Now, did I ask a question? Yes, that's definitely a question. But, I thought he said yes. What is that? I thought he said yes. Is that a question? Or is that a statement? Oh, it's a question? Are you sure? I thought he said yes. Am I talking to someone? Or am I just thinking to myself? Am I talking directly to someone? No. I'm thinking to myself. It's a period. Be careful. I wonder if she got that answer correct. Unless I say, hey, Sally, does Cynthia get the answer correct? Question mark. Yeah, got it. Woo! Those papers, when you want to show that emotion, yes, and definitely. Exclamation point. Yep. The line. Emotion, strong feeling. Yes! We won the game finally. After all, paper can't scream out. You can't, can it? Only you can do it by, or I should say, okay. Well, that was a review. I hope you had a chance to take some notes. But otherwise, use the notes that you do have for this activity. It is a 2-day project, and I mean 2-day project. I split it, so you're only going to do part today, and then the rest next time. Okay, so you're going to show me today's, and then next class you're going to show me the rest. Does that make sense? Okay. So here we go. Are you ready? Okay, paper's ready. All right. It's all set. You got that pencil moving? Okay. So here's your assignment. I want you to create a punctuation book. Yes. Hold on. Let me get some paper. Okay. Use blank white paper and colors. So if you don't have blank white paper and you only have lined, so be it. But please try to use some colors. Again, I'm really into the catchiness. In other words, the eye appeal. So I do look for color. Pencil, I'm sorry, it just doesn't do it. I mean, unless you're talking about colored pencils, but the standard, no. Okay? Purple and black and green and orange, all red and all, much nicer. Eye appeal. So again, here's your book. Pages. See? That's it. Just take your paper. Okay? That's a book. Punctuation book. Your front cover, I'm not worried about the back cover. The back cover may not even be filled in. It may just be totally blank. That's fine. Your front cover says, My Punctuation Book. My Punctuation Book. And you can put your name down there if you so like. Then you open it up. Okay? And you can do it like right here, or you can start over here. It's up to you. If your back isn't filled in, that's fine. If it is, it's okay. All right. I mean, we're not at a publishing firm. We've got to watch all that. And wait a minute, why is there? We're not worried about it. So you can start right here, and this is what I need you to do for today. I need your front cover color. I need you to deal with the comma, semicolon, and the colon only. So, in case you're going, what are those marks again? Okay. Obviously, we know what a comma is. Here's your semi. Here's your colon. Those are the only ones I want to see. I don't want to see anything else. That is all you're to do. Please focus on that. This is a great review. You've got the rest of this month, and you've got May. You're still writing, and you've got writings down in the future, down the road. So this is great practice. Making sure we use the commas correctly. That we do use semicolons. That we understand that semicolons can replace the period. So you're not always going period, period, period. He sat down, period. He picked up the pencil, period. He listened to the teacher, period. He took notes, period. Okay, and then yes, you can use the colon. Colon's a wonderful punctuation mark for lists. Or if you're trying to do a recipe. You cook the spaghetti as follows. Colon, and then you do the steps. Really, okay? So this is a great refresher. Please pay attention to it. and use this material when you're writing, folks. So you could start like right here or right here and start with a comma. What I want to see is the symbol. So let's run back here. First I want to see the term, comma, and then the symbol. The symbol being, like here's an example. That's the symbol. Okay? So you write the term, comma, and then give me the symbol, and then you're going to give me the definition. As in, the definition ends up being the rules. There's items in a series, isn't it? Okay? With the comma before and or being there. It's not optional. Because as you find out, it becomes more technical, more business-like in your writing. That when you drop that comma, quite often people are confused. They're not thinking 2 items, 1 item. They're thinking, I'm confused. I don't know what she's talking about. What? And then there goes that sentence. Okay. So definition being your rules, for instance. And then I like to see 2, 3 or more examples of the use. So when you give that definition of items in the series, give me examples. 2 is fine. Okay. Then you have your DC and the IC. The DC needs to be linked to an IC. Can't be by itself. It's a fragment. Then you have your 2 ICs connected with what? Your CC. He entered the room, comma, and he picked up the pencil. And your CCs are what? Boys fan, which stands for what? Name it all. Do it all. Pretend you're going to publish this book. It's going to be out there for future students to learn their punctuation. So you got to give them everything. You can't just go, oh, there's a rule that's 2 ICs. What? There's a rule that says DC and IC. But what does that look like? What does that mean? Items in series, yeah. Okay, so give examples. Be very clear. Go crazy with it. Do more than, you think you would need. Again, you're teaching a future student. Think of it that way. Even though you're basically trying to do a study tool for yourself. So does that make sense? Okay? So make sure you do use color. Do use color, please. And then again, all I want to see is the front cover, the comma, semicolon, and the colon today. We're not going to worry about anything else. I want to see this. So let me put rules right here. Okay. So if you have no questions, you will end today's work with this question. That's cute. Are you a fan of rock and roll music? Are you a fan of Roy Orbison? Johnny Cash? Buddy Holly? Ricky Nelson? Oh, Elvis? Rock and roll? Yeah. Little Richard? Somebody says yeah. Okay. Are you a fan of rock and roll music? We're talking like rock and roll the 50s, 60s, Elvis time. Okay. If you do have questions, please contact me. Otherwise, this is due today. Just that. Nothing else. You're not doing anything else. I want you to focus on these 3 because these are heavy-duty punctuation marks. You've got to understand how to use these correctly. It will make a difference in your writing. Okay. So, again, due today. I hope you have a great day. Actually, a very fantastic day. Till next time, bye-bye.